Hi. So I feel pretty miserable, and I have been for a few days now. Um, it's mostly still digestion related, nausea, and essentially the worst part of it is the cramping because I just get these massive, massive cramps. So it's as if there's like a battle being fought inside, and I'm being attacked from the inside. Um, and it's pretty painful, and it's been hard to sleep. And by yesterday or the day before, it really, really, really impacted on my ability to eat, which is not really good news for me because for this whole time that I've been doing treatment, mostly I've been losing a bit of weight, and then I became stable, but at a low weight that I consider too low for me. Um, but I was eating a lot, believe it or not. My portions rival those of Yan, and even despite the nausea, I was keeping 99% of my food down, and um, felt like that was kind of keeping me. Um, and now it's just hard for me to even like have breakfast in the last 2 days. So that's not very good, and that needs to change. And Yeah. And another thing I wanted to say is that so the I'm not really sure where the digestive issues are coming from because I'm on a lot of antibiotics. But as I was building up my doses of antibiotics, I didn't feel so bad. A lot of them didn't feel like they had a huge effect. And although I was uncomfortable, because I mean, just with the Lyme disease, you have a lot of digestive symptoms and issues. But there is an effect of antibiotics as well. So the flagyl did do some harm. However, I haven't been on flagyl for 2 weeks, and today I'm starting it again, and it's been really bad in the last 2 weeks. So I don't know if it's flagyl that starts a process, um, or if it's just because it's been too long, or if this is simply like reacting to death of bacteria, and it's just more of the illness. Because like with everything else with Lyme disease treatment, things get worse. Your symptoms get worse. So every single symptom that I've had um, throughout this treatment was a symptom that I already knew, but that was intensified. And so it's possible that this is just an intensification. And I used to get these pretty bad crampings and IBS back a few years ago. And I did a lot of hypnosis therapy for that. I also did some hydrotherapy. I did some juice cleanses, and all those things helped quite a bit actually, to the point where that was not such a big issue for me anymore. Um, and now it's a huge issue. And so it's a bit discouraging. Today, Jan actually staying home from work to help me with things like making food because I'm just so weak. I've spent the last few days just, I'm on the couch, I sit down, I get really, really dizzy when I get up. Walking's become more difficult, which is quite frustrating because overall, with my muscle strength and the capacity for my brain to direct my muscles and nerves, which was a big problem a few months ago, I feel stronger. So as in my last video, I did 5 squats, so that's great. And so I'm technically capable of doing those physically, but because I'm being so dragged down by the digestion, I haven't even done yoga or anything like that. So hopefully I'll start feeling better in the next few days because it's kind of been miserable on my end. Okay, bye-bye.